Anita was the person everyone depended on. Can you help me? Anita, can you finish this? Can you stay a little longer? She never said no. Every evening, the office became empty. But one desk still had its lights on. Anita's. Yet every appraisal, the same sentence, meets expectations. Not outstanding. Not high performer. Just meets expectations. One rainy Friday evening, while cleaning her desk before going home, something fell behind her cabinet. A black notebook, covered in dust. No company logo. No name. Just 4 handwritten words. Read this before Monday. Curiosity got the better of her. She opened the notebook. On the first page, someone had written, "If you are reading this, you are probably making the same mistake I made." She smiled. What mistake? She turned the page. Another sentence. You believe working harder will make people value you. She froze. That sentence described her perfectly. She kept reading. For 9 years, I was the first person to enter the office. And the last person to leave. Everyone loved me. Nobody promoted me. Her heartbeat quickened. Who wrote this? Every page felt like someone was describing her life. Helping everyone. Missing birthdays. Skipping vacations. Answering emails at midnight. Then, halfway through the notebook, one page contained only one question. Big letters. Nothing else. If you disappeared from your company tomorrow, what would they remember you for? Anita stared at the page. She whispered, I don't know. Would they remember that she worked late? Or that she created something valuable? For the first time, she realized there was a difference. She turned the page. There was a photograph. A smiling employee standing beside a team. Below it, one sentence. I learned this lesson too late. Inside the back cover, she found a small book. Essentialism by Greg McKeown. A sticky note marked Chapter 3. The lesson. She reached home, made herself a cup of tea, and started reading. One line hit her like lightning. If you don't prioritize your life, someone else will. Everything suddenly made sense. She wasn't building a career. She was managing everyone else's priorities. Inside the notebook, another page listed 3 simple habits. Rule 1. Don't answer immediately. Instead of saying yes, say, let me check my priorities. Rule 2. Every morning, choose one task that creates the biggest impact. Finish it first. Rule 3. Before leaving work, ask yourself one question. What valuable thing did I create today? Not, what kept me busy? Monday morning. The first test arrived. Anita, can you finish this report for me? Normally, she would smile and say yes. This time, she paused. I'll help after I complete today's priority. Silence. She expected people to be upset. Instead, they nodded. Over the next few weeks, she declined unnecessary meetings, focused deeply, stopped checking emails every 5 minutes, started documenting solutions instead of just solving problems. Something strange happened. She wasn't working longer. She was producing better results. People started asking for her ideas instead of just her help. 3 months later, the biggest project of the year arrived. Everyone assumed Anita would take everything again. She almost did. Then she opened the notebook. The question was waiting. If you disappeared tomorrow, what would they remember you for? She closed the notebook, smiled, delegated routine work, focused only on the decisions that mattered most. For the first time, she wasn't busy. She was impactful. 6 months later, promotion season arrived. Her manager smiled. Anita, this year was different. You stopped doing everything and started doing the right things. She received the promotion. That evening, before leaving the office, she placed the notebook back, exactly where she had found it, inside the front cover. She added one final page. If you are reading this, you are exactly where I once was. Don't spend years trying to become indispensable. Become unforgettable. She closed the notebook, turned off the office lights, and walked home, earlier than she had in years. Her little son opened the door. Mom, you are home before dinner. She smiled. Some promotions happen in the office. The most important ones happen in life. Most people spend their careers trying to prove they're busy. The most successful professionals prove they're valuable. So let me leave you with the same question Anita found in that forgotten notebook. If you disappeared from your company tomorrow, what would they remember you for? Maybe the answer to that question will change your career. If this story made you stop and think, don't let it remain just another story. Take one lesson, apply it this week, and see what changes. That's why Lifecraft Stories exists. Not to give motivation for a few minutes, but to help ordinary professionals build extraordinary careers and meaningful lives through powerful stories inspired by timeless books and real workplace experiences. If you enjoy stories that help you grow in your career, relationships, health, and wealth, then you're in the right place. Subscribe to Lifecraft Stories and join us every week for another story that could change the way you think, work, and live. Because sometimes, one story changes one decision changes one habit, and one habit can change your entire life. Until the next story, keep learning, keep growing, and keep crafting your life.